Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to Death Spiral Simulator, where the hunt for the smiley face continues. Yes, I think I found it, right? I mean, there's the mouth, there's a couple of vampire teeth, and there's an eye and there's an eye, so eye, mouth. That's a smiley, right? Right? I think it is. Yes, welcome back to Death Spiral Simulator, where our current objective is build power redundancy for 5 cycles for each of my 4 sectors, awaken 2,000 people, I'm halfway there, and also don't die. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But anyway, yeah, let's get this out of the way real quick, because the hunt for the smiley face must continue, but I don't want to keep sitting here looking at it. I hope that's the smiley face. I think it's the smiley face. I'm fairly sure it's the smiley face, but yeah. Okay, first comment from Happy Afer. This smiley search is getting out of hand. No, the smiley face must be found. So, to compile all instructions to one hopefully clear version, which is what I followed, by the way, just now. Look from the top view, where the station kind of looks like a wheel. Yes, you got this part right already. Look from the shadow side, the sun on the other side, lighting in the background. Just has to look bright on the station itself. If you look at the bright side, the smiley is much harder to see. Then slowly turn the view to any side while making sure one of the central braces, or one of the solar panels extensions, is in the middle of the inner hole. So that's there. Just there. So it's like that. Yeah, like that. If you don't, the smiley face won't have properly 2 eyes. Direction of the smiley face is opposite to the turn direction. So that's why I think I found it. Like smile eyes. The eyes on the left, if you turn to the right, then the mouth will be on the right and the smile eyes will be inside. The smile hole inside the Tycoon wheel. You make the eyes the outer ring too, but the inside is easy to spot. This clear instructions. If this is still not enough, I give up. Well, I think your last ditch instructions got it, Happy Afer. So I see a smiley face. I think you've done it. Moving on, another one from Happy Afer. This is the other comment. Seems like all those high-end buildings need a lot of electronics to build. You went down by about 2 in this episode alone. Good thing you can use waste to make more. I think that's honestly where most of my electronics were coming from anyway. Waste recycling to electronics is more reliable, I've found, than actually converting the silicon down for it, which is kind of odd. But then again, I switched all my stuff off doing that waste recycling to electronics, and that's why I've not had a good supply. And I've also been using a lot of electronics, like the batteries, like the new housing, all that stuff needs electronics, so that's kind of been going bad. Speaking of, I need to make sure I'm sending some... Oh yeah, there's been an update, by the way. So they've updated the interface of where stuff is going. You can still toggle to the old one, though. What I want is electronics into sector 6. Yes, that's maintaining 5. Good. Into 3. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just took me a moment to understand it. So, wait a second. This simple one doesn't allow for priorities, does it? So it's deploying all stuff into sector 3 without allowing prioritization, because I want from sector 3 to sector 2 in priority over other sectors to sector 3. So yeah, I want where is it? Sector 3 is the second one. So that's that one. No wait, no, this is sector. I'm looking at sector. Switching the interfaces between interfaces, like, come on. Yeah, this doesn't seem to allow for that more advanced control. Interesting. Okay, right. Right, let's move on. Also, fun fact, by the way, which makes me feel very good. There was a delay in the last couple of episodes, maybe because I got distracted by other things. But someone was actually asking last weekend in Dammer's livestream when I dropped into the chat there, when's the next part of Death Spiral Simulator? And I was very happy to hear that. So, thank you. I apologise not quite remembering the name. I know it's one of the people's I chat with fairly often. But at the same time, I was very sleepy at the time, so I apologise. But yeah, let's get back to the actual thing. I think I want to shuffle this battery over there because I want to get a second battery in here. And there's nothing really that'll fit in that gap, so I'll need to budge that along. I need to move that to get an extra space centre in here. But I need to ship people out of here, just re-familiarising stuff. So I need batteries in here because this sector is incapable of 2.5 cycles. Sector 3 is capable of 11.5 cycles with what it's got, which is just fine. Though I want to increase housing in here so that I can shunt all the people out of Sector 1. We've also got an event. What's the event? A group of recently survivors of Metamonkey received a cold welcome. So I can crew these. Those of the protagonists have not forgotten how the UN forces killed many of their crewmates. Oh, it's this one again. From the estimated for psychic treatment to ensure the docility and modesty to each other towards. The employee will be sent to a care centre for psychiatric rehabilitation. Okay, so same event, different options. Etimananki for psychiatric treatment to ensure the docility. I'm not going to focus on. I don't think I want to focus on that. Because then that's singling out the Etimananki crew for yeah. I don't want to single out the Etimananki like, hey, you're second class, you must be docile. Rah, 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 rah. They are humans like us. Any employee showing signs of animosity towards another employee will be sent to a care centre for psychiatric rehabilitation. I'm tempted to do that one because it's like anyone having trouble with us being together now is... Yes, past stuff, very bad happened. Psychiatric help to try and come to terms with it might be a good idea. I don't have a care centre though, that's the thing. A little rival will never hurt anyone. I can't escape out of this to check what it is. Centre costs. I guess that. We'll be sent to a centre for rehabilitation. Does that mean I need a repair centre? Repair centre? Yes, let's repair the crew. No. I don't have a psychiatric centre, do I? There we go, health centre. Actually, that would be a very good one to have anyways, a better hospital. That would be a good one to pick up. But I've been eyeing this one, nuclear power plant as well. Because we're approaching the upper limits of what the solar panels can deal with at the moment. That's the thing. Also, I want to look at batteries. Charge speed, charge speed, charge speed. So we're already at maximised in terms of capacity values. Okay. +1 stability for... Actually, this one would be a good one to get. Just better stability in general. Which we've already unlocked, actually, as well. So, yeah. Better healthcare, I think. It's probably a good way to go. Let's pick that up. And then we've got to continue the long slog of getting all this stuff. I will queue up this as next as well. So that's going to burn out our available research points. At least for now. I think I also need to start stockpiling hydrogen too. Yeah, I really should if I'm going to start using it much. I need more storage. Sector 3 is not going to be enough. Oh no. 400 people. Sure, I'll send 400 people. We got to get them out of Sector 1 at one point, but with 400 people out, that means Sector 1 for the first time in a long time is not going to actually be overpopulated. Though Sector 3 is not quite ready for them. It's currently working on getting some more housing up. I'll have to improve some more stuff as well. I mean, these guys are... Actually, that's a research I should grab, isn't it? Can I improve cell housing any further? Reduce energy cost. Okay, so they're already at maximum housing. Okay. That's fine. In the meantime, the other battery in Sector 6 is going up. So soon I'll start trying to shuffle around all the stuff down here, because fun times.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
New request, a new request. Where's this new request? Middle of tearing things apart. Where? Oops. What's that like? Oh, hello. Feel like quality of life is important to you. The fact that you have had time to provide them with entertainment. Wait, you mean I've not given them any entertainment? That isn't a book burning in the background there? Oh no. Alongside your other numerous responsibilities, lets them believe that you are in fact not human. Perhaps instead a new generation PA or a genetically superior being. We both know that this is nonsense. Yes. I'm not your new overlord. I'm not superior. Yes, I'm not an advanced. Well, actually, no, I'm not an advanced artificial intelligence. Since I'm in a cryopod, we know that. Yeah. Okay. Plus 10% trust because I built that in there. An achievement, guided borderland. So it's actually an achievement to provide an alternative life center, I suppose. Oh well. That admittedly it's taken me over 1,000 cycles to do that, though. So. Oh, good. That one's gone. Sector 3's lost its legislative center. That's negative now. By only -1, actually. So this place is almost neutral without that legislation center on it. Almost neutral. But now it's time to tear down the tech lab and move it. This is going to be fun. Well, I've begun to ship out hydrogen from Sector 1, just so I can clear up a bit more inventory space. There's more than one storage worth of hydrogen in Sector 1. However, there is a slight problem. Yeah, I have got another dock with 3 transports. I've got the probe launcher in here now with missile countermeasures. Something tells me I need those. So yeah, auto build missile countermeasures, please. I didn't realise that was the thing. I also have that's the new dock. This place is going okay. It's no longer overcrowded. I'm shipping people out gradually to Sector 3. Unfortunately, the storage... I'm too used to factory games. This is not a factory game. So, while I had... My intention was for stuff to flow into Sectors 2 and 3, and then from 3 to 2 as needed for iron supply, for example. Iron ore. Unfortunately, because Sector 3 was requesting it, it kept it. So, one-to-one transfers is really all that it allows. We can't do what I was planning. We have to do it. We have to make the switch manually, unfortunately. So if we check iron, Sector 1 is 81. If I send it to Sector 3, then Sector 3 will store it when Sector 2 is full. But then I'll have to automatically release it from Sector 3 to Sector 2 when I want it. So that means it's actually less. Well, it's a few clicks. Yeah, storage sector, good idea. It's just not automated at all. So yeah, pull that in. So I think it's actually better to have a dedicated storage where you want to send stuff. I mean, Sector 6 is fine, it's a buffer for waste. Everywhere else is prioritised in Sector 6 to make sure it's got that buffer for like every 3 cycles is how often it wants it. So that's okay. But I can't do it with manufacturing resources, unfortunately. I'll have to take that into account. I know, it's a little bit unfortunate, but it's also sadly how the game is made as well. I do have excess at the moment. Let's get some more housing up. 2 more cell housings in here, please. This sector is of 1,500 people.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Happy New Year! And that forlorn little party thing in the background. Oh dear. Actually, I think I'm running out of cryopods. Yeah, I'm running out of cryopods. Ooh, that's pretty unusual. Hey, we got a thing! We got... Awaken 2,000 cryopods. Aha! So now we are ready for the numbers. We just need to get the battery supply up. I'm going to leave Sector 3 alone right now. Sector 2, I think I'm starting to shuffle things around a bit. I've taken the probe launcher out and actually slapped it into Sector 1. Sector 1 is currently a bit tied up because I've told it to get working on our penultimate solar panel upgrade. Once we complete that upgrade there, then there'll be just one more on the other spire, and then that's maximised number of solar panels we can get. Though also, sadly, I've noticed that probe launchers, the missile countermeasures actually take up the slots, so these things only can hold one probe at once. Bit of a faulty design that, but it means if I want to actually have a countermeasure in stock, I've got to have additional probe launchers installed. So that means I'm going to need to build those at some point, I think. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put them though, because space is starting to run out again. Shocking, I know, but it is happening. The big thing I'm waiting on right now is shuffling around, because I don't actually have enough waste processing going on either. So I need to get, I think, at least a third waste processing plant in addition to water treatment going on to start taking care of some of this waste. In fact, I think I might, just to get things ticking over a bit better, I'll allow Sector 3 to start siphoning off some waste storage, just to give me a bit more breathing room right now. So let's see, Sector 2, your waste is going to be set to 100. And then Sector 3, I'm going to max waste on EU. So there we go. That'll pull in spare waste for the moment. And then I'll reprocess it as soon as I get some more stuff up. But we're almost to the point where we can jump. Just as well, because we're actually running short of meteors and things, asteroids and things to mine out here as well. Unfortunately, I can't scan right now because I don't have any polymers, but that's because we've got we just moved our polymer refinery, so that was down for a little while. And we've lost an infirmary in Sector 2. That's okay. Sector 3 has actually got housing problems again. I'll allow you to build an additional thing. Actually, we need 2 of those. There we go. As you see, we're getting well stocked up on a lot of stuff. It's great. We're almost ready to jump, except for the fact we don't have countermeasures in launchers. But I think that's the other reason why I got distracted a bit more easily, and I was hesitant to do this one, because I knew there'd be a long run of not much happening until we got that 2,000 population and power storage going on. Can you guys please empty this one out? I want to... Oh yeah, I was down at 1 speed. Of course it was feeling slow. But yeah, I figured I could slot in 2 batteries here.
Available to mine.
You see? Our PA is getting a bit uppity about it. But yeah, I'm going to slot two big batteries into here. And I'm rearranging the housing because basically all non-workers have been shunted into Sector 3 now. So housing situations are looking very good in the other sectors. Oh, that reminds me. I actually rigged up the space I need in Sector 1, which is going to be a big battery right there. And that should see Sector 1's power supply sorted out. Okay, we got the thing. Right, incoming transmission.
Ixion is ready to perform a vol jump on your order.
Okay. Is that all you've got to say to me? No, well done. No, here, have a dog treat. No? Oh, okay. Fine. I'm just continuing to reshuffle things because I still need to get this waste situation sorted out. That said, I was planning to install an additional waste treatment over here. It's just I need to move housing and infrastructure out of the way as well.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
I'll also shuffle up that DHS center while I'm here. DHS? DLS. We're almost at a point. Wait, am I out of iron? I am. Well, we are low on resources and all that jazz, so fact, I should probably move my ship over just so that we got a bit more gathering speed for these. We can make it over the system safely, can't we? Actually. We can, yeah, in about 4 cycles. I'm not used to being able to move. Just so you know, I'm not used to that. Let's move over here. For the first time, we're going to be parking somewhere in this system, which isn't going to be giving us minus penalty because we're floating among a sea of corpses. Progress, I guess? There's some iron and stuff over... Ooh, there's a lot of iron over there. Look at those, actually able to move without browning out any sectors. Wow.
A probe has completed its scan.
Ooh, look at that. Pretty in red. Very ominous. We seem to have got an unexpected problem going on. Not just the waste issue, that's the thing. Apparently I'm not getting food into Sector 3 fast enough for the people to eat. There's multiple warehouses set to do this, but food is just slowly trickling in. And as a result, I'm getting a lot of people starving. So, with that in mind, extra hours here, what do you need? You need another 20 odd? Okay. From Sector 3 to Sector 2, workers... That's another 20, I think. Yeah, 20 should be good. Sector 3, Sector 2, workers. I'll actually send 30. Just pull them out. So, yeah, that's going on. I think I'll actually shut down my cryo centers for a moment, because we've got 714 in storage, another 100 or so in here. I think we're almost out of people to... Yeah, we're out of people to rescue, cryopods. So we've got everything we're going to get there. We don't need the more people. We don't want more people, technically. But I've just got to try and rearrange things a little bit. So, you're good. Demolish, you're good. Demolish. I'm slightly nervous about the fact that I require a probe launcher to, you know, actually deploy the countermeasures. So I want to get a couple of those built. And I'm thinking of slamming them into Sector 2 because it's the only place I've really got space available for them. Well, I say I've got space available for them. It's a bit of a mess in here at the moment. But I have got more recycling going on, at the very least. Wait, how much are you consuming? Every 10 cycles, that's 50... That's 5 per cycle. I think.
Population transfer complete.
Wastage generated. Waste reduction. So I'm slowly losing waste as it's used up. So my waste level is going down. Good. That is good. Because this is full. I need to tell it to actually start shipping waste out. Sector 3, your waste storage is... Yeah. Just get that shifting around. But yeah, we're almost at the point where I'm willing to jump. Almost. Our ships are busy, doing what they do. Resource nodes are depleting steadily. I wonder if that's an achievement for mining out an entire system. There might be, but you need to have a relatively high-tech station like the one I've got to do that, because you need to be sustaining yourself and harvesting and storing all the resources. But there's many thousands of resources left to be picked up as well. As I said, I knew this recording this episode would take a while.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Ooh, we have got ourselves
A probe has
industry level
completed
2.
its scan.
What does that give us? What does that give us? Batteries last longer, repairs are faster. Nothing about processing speed or resource efficiency. Honestly, that's not too good, is it? I think I'll just shove food up here, actually. Take you out of that one. Because we don't need much food in this sector. It's relatively small, only a few hundred people. To try and help Sector 3, by the way, I have actually implemented food rationing. Also, there's a thing which people are unhappy. Rationing has been in effect for a large... That's because you guys are starving and being very, very unreasonable about it. Human site requires nourishment consider. Unfortunately, only guarantee one of the two. Recommends a more balanced approach to the crew to reach optimal productivity. Well, the thing is, these non-workers are not productive. I will pledge to change it within 10 cycles. I do the things to try and make sure they aren't starving, which is good because it's been going down. And now they're complaining because I'm actually making sure they can all eat, rather than letting them all eat as much as they would like. So, I can't win, can I? So, I think I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna say I'm gonna launch to the next sector. Just as soon as I can find some space to fit in some probe launchers, which is, I think it's going to have one over here, and that might be it. Yeah, that's all it can take. So that'll have to do. Run it. Make sure it's at the edge. Yep. How are we doing battery-wise? 6 cycles, 8 cycles, 9 cycles, 6 cycles, so anywhere within 6 cycles. Another achievement, sustainable energy. That means I'm guessing the external solar panel has just been completed. Yeah, that's all external panels. Excellent. Ooh, drone jam. It disrupts drone target system with the BMS. Okay, yeah, I want to build that as well, yeah. I'm finding the things that I unlocked, but I didn't know where they were. Also, there's a fire. Good thing I rebuilt that fire department.
No more resources available to mine.
Right. I want to shuffle those two out of there and do some other stuff with them. Where to put them? Okay, we got it. We got it. Right. Hopefully this will solve our problem, but drone bay. Transport 10 users at a time. Good. Our current transport is going to handle 5, and oh, it's a big one. Oh dear. How am I going to fit this? I have to get rid of something. What are you doing? You're giving me +0 in the sector right now. So sector 6 is actually happy enough it doesn't require that. So I'll go ahead and scrap that down. Yes, we are out of ice, but that's because I forgot to set the treatment center to automatic again after I shuffled it over. I realised I could... if I had it there, I need an extra bit of roadway there to get to it, but if I have it there, I don't need to, so I moved it again, but I accidentally left it off, so... yeah, that. Okay, right, you're good. A drone bay is a chunky one. If I fit you like that, I guess. Because this does mean we're doing funky things with the road, but there's not many other places to put it. That'll do. That should solve our food problems, because I didn't realise it wasn't balanced. It talks about a balanced approach in Sector 3, but then it had me set the food to generous, so Sector 3 is probably going to have some trouble pretty soon. On the bright side though, look at our electronics, we're at 28. Isn't that nice? I want more than one available countermeasure, which I'm going to leave on auto build. But we also have that external work going on as well, which is, I'm just waiting for the polymers on that. Now you, what do the drones look like from you? Ooh. Ooh, very fancy. Yes, immediately ship out food, thank you. How do you get through to the... Oh. Okay. I like the drones. I thought the drones would be on the roads, but nope, they are quite happily buzzing. Not only do they carry more, they're also faster as well. Look at them go. I think it's just unfortunate I wound up with my population sector on the opposite side of the station to my food production centre. That's probably part of the issue. What are they shipping? They're shipping out waste, actually. There's a carbon one. Wait, why are you guys... Are you guys working on all sectors? You are! Ah, I thought it was just from the sector of origin, but no, they're literally doing jobs all over the station. Very nice. Apart from the fact that I wanted to prioritise food into Sector 3.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Good. Sector 3, you're going to shut up now. You're going to go back to normal food. Because you're still starving. But yeah, hopefully those drones aren't just going to go all over willy-nilly, but looks like they aren't going to be. What can I do? Maximum drone capacity is good. Transfer up to 10 units between sectors. Increased number of resource units drones can carry. All increased maximum drones. And faster as well. Faster is good.
Tycoon death toll now stands at over 500 under the current administration.
Ah, dang it. 309 people just died. Just because I can't get food into this sector. Don't understand it. I'm going to tell you to go food and... maybe I need more storages trying to pull.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh boy. Right. Apart from more storage trying to pull more resources, I don't think there's much I can do. So I'll try that. I've also got a problem going on with waste as well, so it's like I'm trying to pull... you also pull two. Go for it, right. I've got a request somewhere. Where is the request? Oh, it shows me on the HUD, actually. Right. Currently $2,000 starring. Marlowe's hierarchy of needs upon which based stress the fundamental importance of people fed. Either suffering or starvation, which is horror first hand. The family will undoubtedly exacerbate the effects of death and sickness. -1 permanent. Dang it! Minus from population, loss to growth ratio. -1 for having more than 200 crew members starving. It's just the sector isn't getting enough stuff. Simple as. We've got the food in stock, we just don't have anywhere to put it. I think maybe having these sectors separated so much was a really bad thing. I never realised the logistics would be such a nightmare. But with more warehouses trying to pull food, I think that's the only thing I can do to try and fix it. I'm researching train station, but it says migration. It doesn't say anything about cargo transfer.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
I know. Actually, why are you guys angry? -2. -1 from that. Also, it was unhappy. Well, I've lost my happies and I've got angries now because of the starving situation. I guess I'll just have to max out Sector 3 for food again. Except I don't want to stash that much, so maybe 300. And Sector 6, you are to prioritise food to Sector 3. Because really need that to go up. I hate to say it, but this might be it. Our trust is very low. Our policy of trying to pull in more and more food is helping, but the fact is, when Sector 3 goes really unhappy, it's really bad because it houses so much of our population, so just trying to get that sorted out. Yeah, just trying to... 3 more, try and pull in more food.
In accordance with Dallas AEC terms of employment, Dallas cannot be held responsible for any physical or psychological damage to an administrator's person resulting from crew revolt under said administrator's supervision.
Okay. Dang it. Yep, they were not happy. I guess... I can try and slam things in a bit sooner. I never did... Did I ever say that this was an until I fail run? I don't know. Regardless, yeah. It's... I forgot that I used up my trust lifeline already, so... So much for this. I want to finish this run though, damn it. So that's why I'm going to load it up. I'm going to slam in lots and lots of stockpiles to increase the pull for food to Sector 3. And then hopefully that'll be enough to sort it out. Yeah, this is where these stockpiles are only just going in. Okay, let's see. Food. Sector 6, your ally demand is going to be at 10. Sector 3 is demanding 30. Okay. Sector 6 requesting... Sorry, Sector 3 requesting food is at... there. I'm going to prioritise the food transit from this to Sector 3 to max, because that's got to get done. I think adding another drone bay will probably be a really good idea, so I'm going to cancel this. Extra storages, as many as possible. I do have a problem with waste, so I'll actually switch back to waste destruction. So that'll give me some extra morale. And I think this will head things off pretty nicely. Though we are making a bit of a jumble of the sector in the process. I might as well build that infirmary, actually. No, we don't. Wait. Want to get the storages up first. Okay, are we good? I think we're good. Whew, right. Got through that. In the end, I went back around and I've switched sectors 1 and 6 to well-supported working hours, I think it's called. Supported working hours, increased stability but increases labour requirements 25%. But because I'd shunted all the extra...
You can implement a new policy.
Yes, thank you. All the non-workers out of sector... Oh, I never built that. Okay, I'll build that. Out of sector 6 and 1 to sector 3, I actually shunted some more back from sector 3 to sector 6 when I started having food problems, actually. Like, way back now. A couple hundred. But, doing that's let me get +1 to both of these. Not enough to tip the balance in sector 6, unfortunately, but sector 1 is tipped over into happy. And spamming all these to get more food moved around has kept sector 3 okay, enough that it's not starving, and so it's back into neutral, so I avoided the trust issue. Though I am a bit unhappy with how inefficient all that is, but at least I'm getting enough food now. I've also got this thing doing extra drones as well, which is helping to move stuff around a bit. Oh. Wait, do the drones actually do the advanced moving that I wanted? It looked like it, didn't it? I mean, you just saw drones go from these storages to these storages. So I guess basic workers can't do that, but the drones can. I guess. Good to know. Very good to know. Also, all my recycling is going to polymers because so I'm sitting on like $300 alloy at the moment. But I will switch that back though, so you two switch back to metal. This one I've left on electronics. This one is producing alloy, sorry, polymers rather. But yeah, I think we're actually ready to jump. I think I'm happy I'm done. I know I'm past the half-hour mark. But honestly, all I'm doing right now is I'm sitting around waiting for stuff to be harvested and brought in, and we are swimming in resources for the most part. So we don't need it. We're good. We're good to go. So with that said, let's go ahead and do this thing. Da-da-da-da. Yes, charge power and go.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
The only thing we're a bit short on is silicon, but we don't actually have a dedicated big storage for silicon either. So here we go.
Ixion engine.
Online. Jump, jump, jump. Next sector, please. And now we're going to find out what's going to happen over here. I do not know. In terms of Tycoon, though, I think I'm going to need another space section, most likely. Maybe another population sector. Food, I think we're good for. Industry, we're okay for. So we'll have to see what this next area demands of us. Again, love these FTL graphics. Lovely. No, sadly, I think we've got that -1 population from letting my people starve. Sorry, -1 population stability. Ooh, where are we? Where are we? But yeah, that permanent -1 I could do without. But, yeah.
Full jump complete.
Okay.
Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tycoon detected.
Please let me reverse that damage.
Calculations indicate the system's pulsar is dormant. Sensors have located the Piranesi, currently powered down. We must find a way to retrieve the Remus coordinates from it.
Why is the Piranesi powered down?
Extreme caution, Administrator.
If it's meant to be a ship wandering around doing this, that, and the other, why is it powered down? Let's see what we're looking at, though. There's some kind of stellar event. Piranesi. Big and angular. But, also there's apparently some science to be gained from the dormant pulsar as well. Well, let's start operations. There are some other points of interest and things around, so let's actually start having a look. This is a very red system, appropriate for being a bit dangerous, I suppose. Turns out we're actually running out of waste now. We've gone too much in the opposite direction, so I'm going to adjust that slightly. Sector 6, I want you to get 100 waste. That's 4 spare cycles worth. Every other sector is prioritising Sector 6 in terms of waste, and then it goes to Sector 2 for further reprocessing, so that'll do. Right, this is the last update for this video though. It's been something that's slightly worrying me is that it's very peaceful piano music kind of stuff that's been going on for this sector's loop for the actual, audio. So it's like, why is it sounding kind of peaceful, kind of sad? What's happened? But I want to get my first round of science in just to round out this episode, because we've had an episode without much way of science, so here we go. All these worlds look kind of red. We are adding a pulsar though, so that's bad. I'm also eyeing this storm here, not sure about that one. Anyway, PRS B1257, 12D, 12H, 12G. Okay, so 12H, the one next to us. Several planetary readings fall outside parameters for theoretical models. We've landed on 12H, a planet with intense geological activity. Fissures expel gas into the atmosphere, and canyons run deep across the planet's surface. We've located a stable area where we should be able to survey 12H's phenomena. So, yep, invest, get ourselves a big base. And we've only got one ship currently waiting to actually do anything. So, let's get Koala sorting that out. That's the only one on standby right now. Let's have a look actually, see if we can free up the others at all. The others are actually able to unload some. I'm managing to relieve some pressure on the storage, so that's good. Okay, right. We should have the others good to go soon. 12D. 12D indicates the planet's geothermal activity and extremely high temperature. Surface is largely covered with molten basaltic rock. We've located a promontory where we could land the Galileo. Conditions of the planet extremely dangerous. Soaring temperatures, unusual gravity. Recommend only a quick surface analysis, opposing any further exploration that could lead to human and material losses. They recommend avoiding anything bigger. We have the exoskeletons. It's advising we avoid it, but at the same time I kind of want to invest. We've got plenty of alloy, plenty of electronics. So this will be safe, but this might lead to some losses. I'll tell it to do that as well, actually. So we've got the koala doing something. Gooseskip can deal with that. Okay, and 12G, what are you? Our probe 12G, meteorological activity present on the planet, calling into question our theoretical models. We've descended to the upper atmosphere of 12G. Updrafts and downdrafts of ionized hydrogen form purple shaded tornadoes and immense green cumulonimbus clouds. Stumbled a bit over that one. A grouping of tornadoes surround and circle a massive cyclone on the planet, large enough in size to be observable from space. Basic analysis only. Set up measuring devices or launch an autonomous analysis drone. Never had that option before. Drone is sophisticated enough to collect data necessary to provide an understanding. Measuring device in the low atmosphere. Let's do an analysis drone. We're from the Diogenesis. Can sort that one out. Thank you. Then lastly, our encounter with the Piranesi. The Piranesi has been located. Initial visuals indicate that they suffered heavy damage. Again. The question is, though, from what? This is apparently a combat-capable ship. Our sensors are not detecting any activity on board. We've entered the Piranesi. There is neither light source nor gravity within the ship. Many modifications have been made to its structure. The walls are of an unknown shiny black metal that distorts the vision. The corridors we pass through are sometimes similar in design to those of Dolus or the UN. In some places, however, passageways are almost organic in shape. We did discover a large memorial. The statue at the centre is obscured by many cables, pipes and conduits that lead away from it to the ship. We could make out the words property of the BMS at its base. If the team was not so anxious, we could have stopped to carry out further observation. Something very strange has happened to the ship, it seems like. We'll go ahead and let that get sorted out. But we're also going to end there, unfortunately. So, we've made the jump to the next system, and I'm getting creepy warning signs from this system, just like I did the other system. The other system is like the atmosphere. This one is like something is a bit wrong here. I'm thinking back to that our discovery of that necromorph pod in the previous system when it talked about almost organic material in parts of the Piranesi structure. But yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll catch you all some other time. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual head pats I oh so crave. And I'll see you all later, where no doubt our poking and prodding will revive something in the Piranesi. Otherwise they wouldn't have had us giving all those countermeasures and things. The fact that the Piranesi is even abandoned in the first place is kinda bad. Something happened here, and we don't know what. Also, many notifications. Yeah, see you all later.